Hello, this is Goku for One, and I'm back this time to do a reply video. I know that I can't actually do a reply, but I can upload this and say reply, title of the video. The video is from Zelda Informer. I believe she said her name was Bean. And the video title is Zelda versus Part 2 Zelda movie. And there will be a link below to the video, so let's get into it. So basically, her first argument is that there are polar opposites, that people are going to like it, people are going to hate it. That's always going to happen. There's always going to be that, so that's not even a concern. You're always going to get that. Her big point, the very last point she made, was the fact of we're not ready, because the right people aren't in place. They're just going to do it to make money. And here's the ultimate truth of that, and why this is actually not a valid point completely at all. The people who need to be ready, the people who need to be passionate are the people that own the license. The reason why you get shitty video game movies is because people sell the rights to people who do not want to do the right thing, and then you get a shitty movie. For instance, Uwe Ball does the crappiest video game movies known to man. He does horrible movies. Don't go watch any of them. They're just horrible. But he actually asked to do a World of Warcraft movie, or a Warcraft movie, whatever you want to call it, and Blizzard told him to get lost, basically, because they actually cared about their property. Can a bad movie hurt the franchise? Yes, but not to a strong degree. A good movie can get more people in. A bad movie is not going to lose your current fan base. If you're really a fan of Zelda, you're not going to care about this movie. This movie is not going to taint your idea of what it is. Dragon Ball Z, that movie, Dragon Ball Evolution, did not taint Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT. They're fine. They're still the exact same thing. So that point that she made in the middle of the video also isn't very good. A bad movie is not going to taint it, but the studio has to make sure the right people get involved. For instance, Ubisoft is actually going and actually has approval statements and things like that for Assassin's Creed. So that's what you need to do. Zelda could absolutely work. The bigger problems of why a Zelda movie isn't really a great idea. Now, I do want Zelda in media. I'd love an anime, but I think a live-action TV show could work too. But the reason why I don't think Zelda is the greatest idea for a movie is for one simple point, and this is the biggest point. How do you tell something that seems like the game in about 2 hours? How do you do that? I don't see how you can do that. So that, I think, is the biggest thing. Also, she said, what if it's in the middle of the timeline? People are going to get confused. Zelda games are standalone stories. Every game is standalone. Don't even care about the timeline. Make a standalone movie. Make a movie from the concept of a movie. Do not base it on a game. Just tell a story from beginning, middle, and end. Have a youth who goes on a quest, has to gain 3 artifacts to open a gateway to the castle to ultimately defeat Ganon. That's your story right there. Write that. But write a movie version of that. That's how you do it. So yeah, I don't think her points are really good. I can break all of them apart. So I just wanted to make this reply video because I wanted to give my thoughts on it. Are there actual valid points of why you don't make a Legend of Zelda movie? Absolutely. I think every single one of her points are just factually inerrant. I think they're wrong. Now, if she does want to comment below, absolutely go ahead. Tell me what you think about my points. I'd love to know. It's a conversation. And we all have feelings. Would I like a movie? Not really. I'd like something else. But if they're going to make a movie, I'm going to back it. I'm going to support it until they do bad things. But that's that's Nintendo to make sure they don't do the worst things. Please leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. This was Goku for One, and I'll see you next time, YouTube.